This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We're at the Phillips Arena. The Atlanta Hawks plan to take advantage of home court. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Howard. Pierce is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's DeRozan in the shooting guard position. On defense, Toronto. Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Perkins. Westbrook kicks to Batum. Burks can't get it to go.
The Raptors, one of the top defensive teams in the league last season. Not something we've historically associated with this franchise, but give credit to Dwayne Casey and his staff. I mean, they've got this young team competing at that end of the floor, and that's where it starts if you're going to be good defensively. You've got to want to play at that end of the floor.
DeRozan. No good on the triple. Batum passes to Millsap. Gets it to Ball from the right block. And guys, you look at the progress defensively for the Raptors. Remember from 2009 to 2011, they were, Steve, the worst defense in the entire league.
It's one of the reasons they brought in Dwayne Casey, who was the defensive architect for the Mavericks during their 2011 championship run. Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
And Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also unfortunately in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, you know, that's to be expected, but it's definitely an area he can continue to improve.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
The tray. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Westbrook again. Spears. Perkins kicks to Millsap. Lays it up and banks it in. Millsap's got his second basket.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Feeds to DeRozan. For 3, Pierce. And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Millsap is screen on Howard. Right side, Batum. And he gets the bucket.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And DeRozan, here we go. Howard dishes to Scott. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Burks, the pass to Westbrook. Right side, Westbrook. And stolen by Scott. And DeRozan kicks to Paul. Scott with a screen on Westbrook. Paul for 3. Perkins with it. Looking for his first basket still in this. Millsap left side. He kicks it to Burks. Back to Millsap. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Scott pulls it in.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Paul kicks to DeRozan. He dishes it to Scott. From outside the arc. Scott missing again. Westbrook with it. Batum attacking. There's the dish to Millsap. Pass to Burks. There's the triple. Toronto's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land.
Oh! Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Great.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Now, here's Burks. Over in the corner, Batum. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Outside DeRozan. Outside Scott. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Change here. McGee's checked in. The Hawks trailing. Outside Westbrook. Kicks to Burks. Got a piece of it. The Hawks working the ball around. Atlanta again missing.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like the guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Paul outside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Here's doing a nice job with the screen.
On the wing, Batum. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Burks. To JaVale McGee. And stolen by Scott. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Howard setting the pick for Paul. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And another basket for Toronto. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Al Paul following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Pierce for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Dishes it to Burks. Now McGee inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Now here's Paul. And they double up Paul. Pierce kicks to DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan. The Hawks trail 5-4. Here's the pass to Westbrook. Millsap sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Burks. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
The Hawks making a switch here. Novak's checked in. A new group in now for the Raptors. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Howard. Aminu comes in for Mike Scott. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Pierce. And it's Larkin in for Chris Paul. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's DeRozan missing.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Novak dishes to Millsap. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Here's Larkin. There's the screen. Beyond the arc. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Tell you what, I haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Outside Westbrook. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Right wing. Novak with the three. The shot misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Atlanta was a team that would end the year with a very strong record at home, as we saw. But, Steve, you wouldn't expect that if you looked at their point differential here in this building.
Man, there weren't a lot of blowout wins for them here at home, but they were able to squeak out enough of the close ones to make it count. Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
McGee, the pass to Westbrook. Novak kicks to Burks. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Millsap. And he gets it to go. Millsap's got 8 points.
And for Atlanta last season, they would end up with 24 wins here at home. 1 win less than what they did the previous year.
Here's McCollum. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, for Atlanta, their home record was solid. 24 wins, but if you want to avoid the big teams in the East in the first round, you've got to do better. You don't want to be in that 7 or 8 seed and have to play the top teams in that Eastern Conference in the first round.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Williams. The game now all time. Larkin's got his first points of the game. Outside Williams. Now the feed to Novak. Passes it to Burks. It could go. Oh, it's the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he dripped.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Atlanta. They finish off the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return.